Today was absolutely nuts. AMC up 11.84% on the day, once up about 20% on the day, as well as GameStop. Bed Bath & Beyond up over 110%, at least when I looked at it when I was at the gym working out. My contracts went down 77% to up 77%, and I ended up letting go of my Bed Bath & Beyond contracts with a solid gain on those, just to disclose that to you guys. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. I don't want to make this video too long because we already posted an AMC update video today, and we usually don't post two videos. However, AMC, GameStop, and all of the stocks we've been paying attention to went crazy towards the end of the day. So much so that AMC actually got halted a limit up, limit down pause, as well as Bed Bath & Beyond 2 times during the day. Now, do you guys remember the Bank of Montreal, who recently, very recently, disclosed a 13F filing? You can see it on my videos, $4,080 a share per share. Their 13F filing came out at that amount per share that they owned, which is very odd to say the least. It's not a glitch because it's in a 13F filing. Now, Bank of Montreal on February 2nd purchased calls on AMC valued up to $1.5 million just in call contracts. So somebody knew something big was coming for AMC, not only retail. Following that up, Webull removed the cost to borrow from AMC during all of this volatility that actually got poured into the stock. Now, AMC sat up about 62 million in volume today, up from about 50 million yesterday, which is a very good thing to see. We do need to see volume continuously rise. And one thing I wanted to point out, Adam Aron tweeted this on May 18th of 2022. Some of you have noticed that AMC now owns about 6 million shares of NCMI, the theatrical advertising company. What you may have missed is that we got those shares for free. They came to AMC because we grew our circuit by adding theaters in 2021, playing on offense. Well, a new filing just dropped that AMC just sold its stake in ticker symbol NCMI for $25 million in cash. So this was a free $25 million raised for AMC, another solid move for the fundamental side of things. Now, before we get into the chart, Bed Bath & Beyond is down over 30% after hours. Bed Bath & Beyond announces proposed offering. Bed Bath announces proposed offering of Series A convertible preferred stock, and they also expect to raise $225 million in the offering, and they are currently down 25% after hours from when this tweet came up. Bed Bath plans to raise up to $1.025 billion through offerings, and they also added $800 million proceeds via preferred stock warrants, from down 30% to up 5% after hours. So it looks like shorts wanted to take advantage of this move and try to crunch the volatility, but algorithms are not having it. Let me know down below if you guys are still in Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, real quick, Stocko Tracker, one last update, 0 shares available to borrow, 81,000 call contracts expiring in the money compared to 8,000 puts. So you are seeing that options chain very well towards the calls compared to the puts, but you could get that ball rolling even further on AMC. Short exempts still extremely high. And if you haven't seen the previous update video posted a few hours ago, make sure to go watch that because the cost to borrow is still high. However, there are certain things happening with it. Bed Bath & Beyond, no shares available to borrow, most recent fee of 220%. Options chain killing it. 51,000 calls compared to 2,000 puts expiring in the money. Short exempts starting to roll up again as that volatility kicks in. As for GameStop, before we get into the charts, 950,000 shares available to borrow at a most recent fee of 17.6%. Not looking good. The fee is apparently dropping, but remember back in January when they reported a 40% short interest on GameStop when it was over 150% short interest. So don't believe all of the data that is being reported to you. 10,000 calls compared to basically no puts expiring in the money, and short exempts not really getting too high until volume starts to kick in with GameStop. Finally, time to jump into the charts. So AMC up 11.84% on the day, currently trading at 6.79 cents, trading sideways as of now and after hours, but keep an eye on this stock, especially going into tomorrow's pre-market, because we have been ping-ponging back and forth between this channel, look just like it did back in January, just like it did back in June, and we got a breakout above, and we're kind of basing on top of this channel right now. I wouldn't consider this a clear breakout. If we got a retracement back to $6.11, just expect another day of ping pong before another rip. However, I personally don't think that it's going to happen. It is something to pay attention to because it can happen. Both of the times back in January and back in June at the same part of the cycle that AMC has hit, the day after is when it had the largest gain for both the run-up in January and both the run-up in June. So you very well could see a major move to the upside tomorrow on AMC or just this week in general, and I'm very excited. So if you want to talk back and forth with me, make sure to be in the Discord because Discord went absolutely nuts today. But moving on beyond. I think AMC is going to test $9 tomorrow or Wednesday and break over that, confirmation being 11. We already broke out of the descending resistance from 2 years back. The TA is here. All of the analysis is here. AMC is ready to go. If we break over 1830, that is going to be a major level, bringing AMC up over $20, which a lot of people are going to FOMO in at that point. And then finally, right where the on-balance volume indicator sits, where the real price should be, sitting around $24, which will be another crucial level. And then of course, all-time highs at $44 after the split into ape. As for GameStop, the day after it had the same exact moves, it has a 70% rip, just like it happened back in January, which would bring us up to about $37.50. GameStop's looking extremely well, but again, we do need more volume to kick in. It did double today from 4 million to 8 million. Tomorrow, I hope we see 16 million or perhaps even more on GameStop. Overall, GameStop is looking absolutely solid. I'm watching for a break over 35 bucks. GameStop, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, all looking beautiful. Taking a look at Bed Bath & Beyond's chart, I actually think something happened with the algorithms today, and it is on a yearly cycle. Because if we bring in the drawings here, this is what we track on the small perspective of things, where Bed Bath & Beyond would have gotten a second initial pop, but it would not have passed the previous peak in the stock, and it actually did that today. So I think a lot of FOMO kicked in, a lot of retail actually started buying up the stock, and this thing essentially just went crazy. That is why I got out of my position today, because I wasn't willing to risk more time and potentially go red on a trade that I was already extremely red on and then got extremely green on. It would have just been a dumb idea. But there are a ton of squeeze plays that are currently happening right now, and we have been touching on them in the Discord and making money there, so make sure to join that link down below, guys. The SPY had a solid little retracement, nice little hammer candle sitting at 409.83. We want to see it hold this level and kind of base off of where we've been trading to essentially get another pop breaking over 420 and then 430 for the SPY. If the SPY were to jump back into a bear market, I think this would delay things, but right now it's not looking like it is going to do that. Overall, guys, I had to drop a quick video to you. Today was absolutely nuts, and I'm looking forward jumping into tomorrow, watching AMC, watching GameStop, and I may even go live. We will see what happens tomorrow. Depends on how crazy the stock will go. But basically, if you want to stay for the end of the video, the story was I'm at the gym doing my set. I pull up my phone and open Webull just because, and I see all of these stocks green. Not only that, but I see a halt on AMC. This was the exact time I looked at it. I didn't get a notification. I got a sharp rise notification a little bit earlier, but I didn't open it up. Opened it up. Boom, I saw completely green on Bed Bath & Beyond calls, blew my mind, green on my AMC calls. Everything was looking nasty. I immediately got hyped, jumped in Discord, and I was like, yo, this is absolutely nuts. I seen people posting gains, people were freaking out, and essentially this is just how it was when AMC and GameStop ran back in January and in June, except now they are suppressing the price heavily. There's tons, billions, if not trillions of canceled orders here, and if they have to be put through, a lot more halts from 10 to 20% are going to have to put in to control this stock. If they keep halting it, that's probably the only way they get to do things. And in my opinion, the only way they let this thing spring is if they halt it and let it open at a very high price. That is going to avoid a lot of people jumping into the stock, a lot of FOMO from happening. So honestly, I wouldn't hold it to them, but I wouldn't be surprised if AMC got halted as it's moving and then just opened up thousands of percent further than the price actually was. But overall, guys, hopefully you found value out of today's video or just enjoyed watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm getting really hyped going into tomorrow. Also, if you want up to 15 free stocks, hit the link down below. Download Moomoo using my link in the comments or in the description down below. Once you open an account and deposit, and you can see a bunch of you guys got these benefits. Saw some people made $70, some people made even $120 off of their free stocks for literally doing nothing, and it took them 2 minutes to do so. So congrats to you guys. For the people who opened an account through my link and didn't deposit, make sure to do that so you get those benefits. I love you all. Louder your stocks out.